TERUYAL channel.
They'll be in prime position.
Yeah, all of that's philosophy to the letter. It's also the only way they're going to get back in the game, isn't it? All of that makes perfect sense. Lights are on. Shreyas Iyer, man in next.
Dogged he may be, but the situation demands, with the time left in the test match, that someone holds one end up. And he's doing it well so far, as he's often done in the past for India.
Swing again from Stokes. Yeah, Pujara, I mean, the second, perhaps even more extraordinary victory for India in Australia was built around dogged defence from Pujara. He kept Australia at bay, didn't he, in the match, the draw match at Sydney. Took multiple blows and then batted with great courage again in Brisbane to set things up.
Fabulous, fabulous. Both those tours, if India won the series in Australia, he had a massive role to play. 300s in 2019, and then stubborn, gutsy stuff in 21.
Just checking with his statistician. India have only ever won 9 test matches in England. And that's going all the way back to 1935. So 9 test matches out of 67, this being the 68th. I do believe this would be the third time, if India pull this off, it would be the 3rd series victory in England for India. Sorry, 4th.
The 4th, yeah, it's 71, 86, 2007. As they do it, it's after 15 years.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you don't think of it at the time as players. Kind of, you know, you're out there doing your best in every match. Every match has its own context. Every test match is important to you. But you're certainly right in terms of when you get the chance to be sat in front of a roaring fire. Perhaps not so much in India, with the slippers on, telling the grandkids about your great feats. Your victories are always right up there as among the favourite achievements for cricket teams.
Absolutely. Go and ask any England player and he'll tell you winning in India, winning in Pakistan or Sri Lanka. Apart from Australia, winning games away is always a highlight. You almost take it for granted that you've got to win at home. It's expected stuff. And that's what you play for, really.
So easy at the moment. It's just all timing, all placement, all skill.
Once again, those wrists coming into play. So that being a feature of that 100 in the first innings. Timing, the placement, the wrist work. 2 men in the deep, he split the field. Again found the boundary. The thing with him is it's a different game when he's out there, because the runs keep coming. He's gone to 14 of 15 balls.
Run away fine. Billings will give chase. If there's any bat involved, it's off the pan. It's interesting, obviously, watching Rishabh Pant. He was a star in India's victory at home. You've just seen Virat Kohli get out. The run continues, almost up to 130 innings now without 100 for him. And my mind goes back to sort of the second Test match at Chennai, the 2 Ahmedabad, where Pant and Rohit managed to score runs for India, but nobody else did. You know, even batting at home, life was difficult for Indian batters because the surfaces were, well, let's call them challenging. You know, how much of a problem is that for a batting lineup? If you're not able to dip your bread and score big runs at home, it becomes very difficult to score them away from home.
Let's put it this way, the pressure builds up, you know, because years has played a lot of cricket overseas. A lot of cricket overseas. I think they've been to Australia twice, England twice, South Africa twice or thrice, New Zealand. You know, they've hardly played solid cricket at home. And you must remember, most of these players, when they're on the road, they don't play domestic. Now that's where there's a diet of spin bowling. You know, you play on turners, you play plenty of quality spinners. Should get two. Playing spin also is an art. You know, it's not easy to go in against a turning ball and straight away, you know, get on with it. And especially when some of these players have the reputation they have. 100 has come up. And it's not easy. Whilst guys who play domestic cricket, they find it a lot easier. Come and score runs. So that has been an issue. And it needed some brilliance from, say, Rohit Sharma in Chennai, Rishabh Pant in Ahmedabad, Ashwin with a brilliant 100. So, you know, there are match-winning knocks there that have defined the series. So when you look at collective performances, not really. It's been one innings per test match that really defined that series. Nash chose his home ground to do it. Second test in Chennai.
Yeah, that was quite a performance from him. Leveled the series up 1-0 and then India never looked back.
He's got that through. Still might not reach the fence. Another couple of runs. All these runs important now. One psychological.
TERUYAL channel.